Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Smarty Bob. And it's a beautiful day today. Temperature's now in the upper 60s, probably 70. I haven't looked at the temperature for a while. And it's 10:45 on a Thursday. And I probably accomplished as much today as I have in a long time in such a quick time. First of all, I got up this morning, made a cup of coffee. Went out and got the paper, was going to come in and read it. For some reason, I turned on the computer. Went to do something on the computer that had some sound to it. And I had no hearing in my right ear. Literally, if I put my finger in my left ear, I had no hearing whatsoever. I couldn't hear anything. Well, I know what I went on the computer for. I was going to look up the times that our license branches are open here in central Indiana. We only got 2 in our county. We got a rather large county, and a lot of times it's not uncommon to go in there, get a number, and wait an hour and a half. Well, so I went on there and I was looking at the times they open, etc., and I had no sound from this right ear. So I went on ahead and see what time they opened up. They said they opened up at 8. So I planned to get there at about 7:55, 8 o'clock. Got in the car, headed out. Got a notice on my phone that I had a prescription ready at the drugstore. Well, okay. Also, when I was driving in, I called the doctor's office. Well, I was going to go in to see my doctor, see what was wrong with my hearing. Well, wouldn't you know, my doctor chooses to be off on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Boy, all these doctors are, I don't know a doctor that works more than 4 days a week. Some of them's down to about 3.5. Back to the story, I'm heading on in. Walk into the license branch. There was nobody there. I'm going to get a number, and the guy says, "I'll help you over here." So, and my license expired. Our licenses are good for about 4 years, 5 years, I forget which. And they expire in October, Halloween, my birthday month. So I thought I'd go in, and I knew that at my age, I thought I was going to have to take a driving test and eyesight and stuff like that. So I go in, and he asked me if I've ever been convicted of a felon, and unfortunately I haven't, and don't have anything against my license. License never been suspended, any of that stuff. So I answered yes to all those things, or no to all those things. He said, "Well, let's step over here and get your eye exam and take your picture." So we stepped over there and did my eye exam. Of course, I passed it. I could read everything. Took my picture. And sure enough, he came back and he says, "Well, that'll be $11, and your new license will arrive in the mail within a week." And I looked at the clock, looked at my watch, and it was 8:10. Wow! Never has that happened. Well, I called my doctor's office. Doctor off on Thursdays. Got a hold of a nurse. Nurse says, what's the nature of your problem? I told her, I said, they didn't have any hearing out of my right ear. She says, well, you can wait a few days, but she says, what I suggest is go to the immediate care center, and we do have one within a couple miles of me. So I go to the immediate care center. By the way, I'm smoking a Morta pipe today that I've sanded and redone. I've done a lot of stuff on this. I enlarged the bowl and sanded, and that's another video. And some Carter Hall. And some good coffee. So, after I left the license branch, I went over to the immediate care center. I go in. I'm number 3, but they're taking 3 at a time, so they get me in right away. Sit in the office, here comes a nurse. Of course, they weigh you in, take your blood pressure and all that stuff. All those crazy questions. Doctor comes in and says, well, which ear is it? And I told her my right ear. She says, let's take a look. She looks in there, she says, oh my God, it's full of earwax. I said, are you sure? She says, yeah, we're going to send a nurse back in, and of course, they put a thing up under your ear, and they put this tubing in there, and it's kind of like a squirt thing. They got a solution, they put it in there, it's a little warm, and it rinses that stuff out. And they make you hold a cup over it, so when it comes out, you get to see the settlings. So she does it one time. She says, well, a little bit came out, but some more should come out. So she did it the second time, and there was a little bit more. You could see a little bit more earwax in it, drippings. And boy, she did it the third time, and she says, oh my God, look at that. It was the cotton off a cotton swab. She says, well, I bet you can hear better now. And I could. The hearing instantly come back. I told her I'd take a shower and get my water in my ears. And if I lay down or come out here, then the water kind of seeps in there and it irritates the ears. So I use the cotton swab to clean it out. And she said something that made sense, and I never thought about it. She says, use a hairdryer. When you come out and you dry off and everything's dry and you still got some water in your ears, just stick an hairdryer up there. You know, keep it away from your ear, but that hairdryer will dry that water right out. Well, so I left there, went down to my pharmacy store, picked up my medicine, no charge. What the medicine is for is this amoxicillin. And anytime I go to my dentist, of course I go twice a year and get a complete cleaning because I've had AFib in the past. People that have any kind of AFib or valve possibility problems, when they go to the dentist, my dentist has you take 5 of these amoxicillin tablets about an hour or 2 before you come. That amoxicillin gets in your system. When you go and clean your teeth, there's not a chance of any bacteria getting underneath there and getting in your blood system without getting treated. So got that done. Came home. I was home by 10 o'clock. So I've had a very productive day. I can't believe it. What am I going to do the best of the day? What am I going to do the rest of the day? Well, I thought I'd come out and have my morning pipe. finish off my pot of coffee. By the way, the 22nd of this month is the first day of fall. I think that's called the fall equinox. And fall's happening fast. We're going to be into Halloween here soon. You all go find you a pipe and some good tobacco. Remember, yesterday was just a memory. Tomorrow's just a promise. And I'm having a great day. And now, let's see how great it is. No, ain't that great.